Have you ever wondered how managers decide what to produce, how much to charge, or where to cut costs? That's exactly where managerial accounting comes in. Unlike financial accounting, which looks at the past, managerial accounting focuses on the future. Let's get started. 1. What is managerial accounting? Managerial accounting is the branch of accounting that provides information to managers so they can plan, control, make decisions. This information is used inside the organization, not for outsiders. Simple definition. Managerial accounting equals accounting for internal decision-making. For example, should we launch a new product? Should we increase production? Where are we wasting money? Managerial accounting helps answer these questions. 2. Managerial accounting versus financial accounting. Let's quickly clear a common confusion. Financial accounting, prepared for external users, used by investors, banks, government, follows strict rules, focuses on past performance. Managerial accounting, prepared for internal users, used by managers and owners, no fixed rules, focuses on future planning. Think of it like this: financial accounting equals report card. Managerial accounting equals study plan. 3. Who uses managerial accounting? Managerial accounting is mainly used by production managers, sales managers, marketing managers, top-level management. Each department uses the information differently. For example, a production manager looks at cost per unit. A sales manager looks at sales targets. A CEO looks at overall performance. So managerial accounting is customized, not one size fits all. 4. Main objectives of managerial accounting. Let's talk about why managerial accounting exists. 1. Planning. Managers use budgets and forecasts to plan future activities. Example: how much should we produce next month? 2. Decision-making. Managers compare alternatives. Example: make a product or buy it from outside. 3. Controlling. Managers check if actual performance matches the plan. Example: are costs higher than expected? 4. Performance evaluation. Helps measure employee and department performance. In short, plan gives decide, gives control, gives improve. 5. Key tools used in managerial accounting. Here are some common tools. No heavy math, don't worry. 1. Budgeting. A budget is a financial plan for the future. It helps avoid overspending. 2. Cost analysis. Understanding where money is being spent. Example: material cost, labor cost, overhead cost. 3. Break-even thinking. Helps understand how much to sell to avoid losses. 4. Performance reports. Simple reports that compare plan versus actual results. These tools help managers stay in control. 6. Real-life example. Imagine you run a small juice shop. Managerial accounting helps you decide which juice gives the most profit. Should you reduce cup size to control cost? Is it worth opening another branch? You don't need complex formulas, just good information. Here is part 2 of managerial accounting. 1. What do we mean by cost? In managerial accounting, a cost is simply money spent to produce a good or service. Examples: raw materials, wages, electricity, rent. Managers don't just look at total costs, they look at how costs behave and why they occur. 2. Classification of costs. Costs can be classified in many ways. Let's understand the most important ones. Direct costs versus indirect costs. Direct costs, easily traced to a product. Example: wood used to make a table, wages of workers assembling the product. Indirect costs cannot be traced to one product. Example: factory rent, supervisor salary. Managers need this classification to control production costs. B. Product costs versus period costs. Product costs related to manufacturing, included in inventory. Examples: raw material, factory labor. Period costs related to time period, expensed immediately. Examples: office salary, advertising expense. This helps managers understand where money is going. 3. Cost behavior. Cost behavior means how costs change when activity level changes. Fixed costs stay the same regardless of output. Example: rent, insurance. Even if production increases, fixed cost remains constant. B. Variable costs change with production level. Example, raw material, packaging. More production equals more variable cost. See a mixed costs. Part fixed, part variable. Example, electricity bill. Managers study cost behavior to plan production levels. 4. Relevant versus irrelevant costs. This is very important for decision making. Relevant costs change because of a decision, affect the future. Example, extra material cost for a new order. Irrelevant costs do not change, past or fixed. Example, money already spent. Managers focus only on relevant costs, not emotional or past costs. 5. Simple decision-making examples. Let's look at some everyday decisions. Make or buy decision. Should we make a part ourselves or buy it outside? Continue or shut down. Is a product profitable enough to continue? Special order decision. Should we accept a bulk order at a lower price? Managerial accounting provides information, not decisions. Managers use judgment. 6. Why managerial accounting matters. Without managerial accounting, costs go out of control, poor planning happens, profits decline. With managerial accounting, better decisions, efficient use of resources, long-term success. 1. What is budgeting? A budget is a financial plan for the future. It shows expected income, expected expenses. Budgets help managers plan activities, control spending, avoid surprises. Simply put, budget equals plan in numbers. 2. Objectives of budgeting. Why do companies prepare budgets? 1. Planning. Budgets help decide how much to produce, how much to spend. 2. Coordination. All departments work toward the same goal. 3. Control. Actual results are compared with the budget. 4. Motivation. Employees know their targets. 3. Types of budgets. Conceptual. Let's look at common budgets used in organizations. A. Sales budget. Estimate of future sales. Starting point of all budgets. B. Production budget. How many units to produce? Based on sales budget. C. Cost budget. Expected costs. Helps control expenses. D. Cash budget. Tracks cash inflows and outflows. Prevents cash shortages. No calculations, just understanding the purpose. 4. Budgetary control. Budgetary control means comparing actual results with budgeted results. If there is a difference, managers ask, why did it happen? Can we fix it? This process helps in reducing waste, improving efficiency, correcting mistakes early. 5. Responsibility accounting. Responsibility accounting means assigning responsibility to managers for specific areas. Each manager is responsible only for what they can control. Types of responsibility centers. Cost center controls costs. Revenue center controls sales. Profit center controls profit. Investment center controls assets and returns. This system improves accountability and fairness. 6. Performance measurement. Performance measurement helps answer, are we doing well or not? Managers evaluate performance using budget versus actual comparison. Cost control. Achievement of targets. The goal is not punishment, it's improvement. 7. Importance of managerial accounting in business. Managerial accounting helps businesses plan for the future, control operations, improve efficiency, increase profitability. It turns data into useful information. With this, we complete our managerial accounting series. If this series helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with friends. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next topic.